We're at the Innovative Marine booth. I got Steve here, who is our best salesman for sure, and he's going to show us what they got new for this year at MACNA 2013.
Great, thanks Ryan. So this year we're launching our new SR series, our shallow reef series, Nouveau Aquariums. They're going to be debuted probably the end of October, early November for our launch. They're going to come in the SR 60, 80, and 120. Standard lengths and dimensions of them are going to be 36 inch by 24 by 16 high, 48 by 24 by 16 high, and also a 72 by 24 by 16 high.
What dimension did you say this one was here?
This is the SR 80, and again it's going to be 48 inches by 24 inches deep by 16 inches tall.
I noticed you got like a screen top up here.
Yes. We basically infused every single option that a DIY end user would want to do, and we went with a professional grade taut screen mesh, white screen mesh top, so that it would not impede any type of light that would come in with an aluminum powder coated frame on top of it.
Can you show us a little bit of the filtration in the back?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You can send me a text on my cell phone.
So the back, this is the first AIO system that we've launched to go into a larger size that will encompass everything that you would use inside a sump, a large system. So we have dual micron sock filtration overflows that you're going to do. We'll also have a weiring-based door that you can adjust the water level height in the front of the system. The baffling systems we've pushed off to the side in the second chamber so you can reach over and accommodate, you know, in the first chamber is a protein skimmer, a mid-sized protein skimmer, and a biopellet reactor. On the opposite side, on the mirror image side, you'll also be able to accommodate two new mid-sized reactors too for GFO or carbon. And then in the center, we'll accommodate two 476 gallon per hour lift pumps for redundancy in case you'll have a backup in case something blows out. And in the back, we have customs, or in the front, it'll return into 4 modified spin jet nozzles. So we have massive amount of return and flow inside this tank. And then also, obviously, the reservoir is gigantic, but on the same token, we'll also be able to accommodate our new hydrophil ATO pumps.
Can you show us more about your hydrophil?
Sure, absolutely. So if we go over here, you'll see we've got this little mount just to debut the Hydrophilic Controller. And the Hydrophilic Controller obviously utilizes the new conductivity technology. And the controller and the pumps are sold separately. And the controller is pretty much a very simple plug-and-play, out-of-the-box system. It takes literally minutes to install. And it utilizes 2 electrodes and 4 contact points for redundancy and safety. And so out of the box, when you plug it in, it can accommodate any pump that you're looking for. Whether it's our hydrophil pump, displacement pump, any MaxiJet, any power head, anything that you want.
Is there a wattage limit on it, or
no wattage limits? It can handle up to 1,000 watt pump.
Wow.
So
that's impressive.
Yeah, any pump that you would like to purchase, you could find on boatresupply.com. So on top of that, it comes with 2 tiny probes that you can use.
A magnet
probes. So you can see the form factors are very small. Encased in these contact points or graphite probes. And essentially what happens is that the controller in conductivity has been around for many hundreds of years and mainly utilized in the freshwater market. What happens is when you utilize, there's a low voltage charge that runs through here. And what happens is that it's constantly bouncing back and forth. And water is used to bridge that. The second the water level drops, it breaks that bridge, sending the signal to the controller saying, I need water. Versus some of the other controllers that are on the market today, they only give you one option that's on there is to just set one constant. The second the water drops, turn it on. And sometimes that creates a lot of wear on a pump, any pump, regardless if it's ours or anybody else's.
Constant
Constant on and off. So we give the ability, besides that, of setting in a small quarters, in a Pico tank or anything else, you can set a high and low so that the pump doesn't have to have that constant wear and tear.
Well, it's nice that it doesn't have any moving parts like the average float switch auto top off that fails people constantly.
That's correct. And we have having it have 4 contact points creates that redundancy too, Ryan. So to ensure that you don't, and it's also instant. The trigger mechanism is instant. If something happens, there's no delay time for the pump to shut on and off.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, and the magnets also, so we don't have any suction cups to fail or fall.
Is that a new size tank over there as well?
The 24-gallon is.
Yeah.
The 24-gallon debuted earlier in the year, and the 24-gallon is kind of an extension of our our flagship desktop, which is our 16-gallon tank. It's almost the mirror image of our 16, except 36 inches long. And it's been exceptionally popular. The one thing that we powered this tank with is the same pump as our 38-gallon tank, which is a 476-gallon per hour lift pump. And the other modification was we extended the baffling system to double up so that a person could run a media reactor and a protein skimmer in the same chamber, and at the same time also add in additional media reactor.
Excellent. I heard you had some new filtration caddies as well.
We did. Ryan, for these new tanks, all of our desktop series and midsize series, you'll also be able to pair out now. Launching this upcoming month, the new custom caddies are out and will be an option for all of our IM customers and future IM customers to replace the typical media baskets that come for free with all of our tanks. They'll be able to modify now all of our tanks with new media caddies, or they're called custom caddies. Rather, they want to add some bulk resupply additional medias like carbon, GFO in a media bag. The shelves are all CNC milled, and so they can remove the baskets to hang media bags, or they can remove the shelves as they are, put some rubble rock or some catamorpha, and then slide it into the back, and then make a cut like this right here, pair it with the MagnaFuge, our new MagnaFuge, which is a magnetic backlit refugium light, and light it up to create a refugium on the back of the tank if they choose.
Excellent.
Yep. And that's all available starting September 1st.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, thanks for your time and
Thanks,
showing us
Ryan.
around. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.